Did y'all see this? I want you to watch this, and I'll come back with my commentary.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's not what I asked you to do, he says. I would have snatched my money and walked right out of the church. Now let's go over that. She gives her offering. The first check, which is handed to him by the little boy that you see besides her, of $1,000. And then she offers another check of $235. And he says, but wait a minute, that's only $1,200. This is what he says. He goes on further to boldly say, as if he's entitled, that it's 1,000 plus 1,000, as if she owes him, as if this is not a gift and an offering. And then she says to him, which is, I'll fault her on that, I'll walk on the 800 and something. And he said, not even a thank you, which, to be honest with you, that she did too much. She says, well, that's not what I asked you to do. This is really unbelievable. This is really unbelievable, the sense of entitlement. But you know something? At this juncture, with all that has been revealed, scandal after scandal, all kinds of nonsense going on in the church, I no longer blame these people in the church, these pastors. I believe these so-called churchgoers, because that's all you are. You're not Christians. You are churchgoers. I blame you. That's why they feel entitled. Now, the first thing I want to ask is, you so-called Christians, do you read the Bible? Do you have any knowledge of this Bible or this religion that you are joining? Now, you say you're Christians. What is Christian? What is being a Christian? To be like Christ. Do you read the Bible? Do the scriptures not say, study and show yourself approved? Well, in that same Bible, in this religion that you all talk about but you never practice, there is a particular scene area where Jesus is with the disciples and they're at the synagogue and they show where people are all giving. They had the rich giving a lot, and then there was a woman who had only, I think, 2 coins, and she gave that. And Christ, he said, he asked them, who do you think gave the most? And he said, it was that lady, because she gave all she had. And all she had wasn't much, but it was all she had. That is not demonstrated in what that so-called pastor did. And when you don't see those things demonstrated, that should tell you that that is not a church, that these people are not following God. They are not of God. When I used to listen to Creflo Dollar, he said something. He said there's a place in the Bible that says there will be the great falling away. And the impression, meaning the great falling away, was that many would leave the church, many would leave the religion. And the impression that you get, it was because there's great sin. But someone said something that's more credible to me. The falling away is because the eyes of many will be opened. The deception. This is the reason why I'm hearing more and more people are leaving the church, because there's nothing about God in these people. But I'm surprised that there's still people who are given their hard-earned money in these times. I've asked for 1,000 and 1,000. That's some people's rent. Some people can't even pay that in rent. They have to room. That's a mortgage payment. That can be an emergency fund. That can keep someone a roof over someone's head for a month. And you're acting with a sense of entitlement. And Churchgoers, because you're not Christians. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed that whenever you want something or you have a desire, they tell you to tithe and that the Lord will bless you? But when they have a desire, they come to you. When one of them wanted a plane, he didn't say he was tithing. He didn't say that he was going to give a large amount of money to a country or somewhere else. He came to you all. When you all can't pay your rent and you need food, do these churches supply you any of that? Are there programs that they supply? Are there one of the biggest things that big problems nowadays is housing, shelter. Are there any shelters that these people provide? Are there any programs that you can go or get loans in case you can't pay your rent? Do these churches give you that, or do they just tell you tithe? You tithe and they collect. I blame you all. Open your Bible and read it. Stop being deceived. This is ridiculous. At this juncture, no one should be giving money like this. No one should be falling for these kinds of games. But there's an old saying that there is a sucker born every minute. And it must be these suckers that are constantly being born that are ensuring that the pastor's coffer is full, because with all the scandals that keep on coming one after another, I cannot believe in these hard economic times where you should be saving your money, you're giving it to these people. So the lady, if you hear this, if I were you, I'd go cancel that check and go look for another church. And while you're at it, read the word yourself. Have a great day.